Is there a salvation for Jax Taylor? I think this is the number one question right now when it comes to Bravo shows because if there is a sign that Jax might be done in Bravo, it could have been what happened last night on What Happens Live. Okay. And we need to talk about this. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. Make sure to subscribe right now and hit that notification bell. Girl, let's talk about this mess. All right. Yesterday, I did a whole video where we talk about Jax Taylor and his mental health issues, and we were trying to like understand him from that point of view to see if there was like even a chance to redeem Jax Taylor. Go and watch that video because it was like we said a lot of things on that video, right? But now things in Bravo can change from one day to another. And when I did the video from yesterday, I was also like thinking on a big scale, and see how his mental health, has been affected and the things that he said in a podcast, and all of that. After watching, the show and watching What Happens Live and what people are saying over there, I feel that it's going to be very hard for Jax Taylor to even return to the show. Even Alex Basking said on a piece that they did about the Valley that even though Jax Taylor was a very important part into creating the Valley, that no one is having a job for life. Like it could literally be like you are not here anymore. Bye bye. And I'm like, wow. I mean, if this is even coming from Alex Basking, it's going to be very interesting to see how Jax Taylor reacts. There is a very big difference also, like between, well, I don't know, but there's supposed to be a difference between what we are seeing in the show or watching on TV and what is happening right now because the show was filmed 6, 7 months ago, right? On the show, we are seeing a Jax Taylor who left rehab, who clearly didn't learn absolutely anything, who still is being narcissistic, who still is treating people like shit, who still think that this is his show, which he has been believing since the Vanderpump Rules days, and who thinks that the whole world owes him something. You know what I mean? And it's like he has not really learned absolutely anything, and it is so hard to believe anything that it comes from Jax Taylor mouth because now it's coming from a place of like unhingedness. I always said that Jax Taylor was so good reality TV because he was only loyal to himself. He wouldn't give a shit about anyone else, and he will throw everyone under the bus, and he will keep the story moving, right? But now we are seeing a Jax who is not only lying about everyone else, I'm sorry, is not only lying about himself, but now he's also lying about other people and is creating a lot of really, really unnecessary drama and like making other people's life miserable. And that is something that I don't think Bravo is going to play with anymore. The production company, the fans, and the cast in itself. Not even Kristen Doty, who was supposed to be one of his closest friends, is putting up with his bullshit anymore. So we are like literally moving into a place of like, is this the end of Jax Taylor? Did Jax Taylor just reach Kelly Dodd status, the Ramona Singer status? Like that place where you just don't want to see them anymore on your TV and you just become persona completely non grata. Now, the only thing that worries me about this is like, I don't know what Jax Taylor will do if reality TV is not a part of his life. I think this is the only thing that he knows how to do. And I don't even know if there is a way for him to change. So he wasn't What Happens Live. He kind of like apologized to the whole world because Andy Cohen was very direct into saying, "Look, we brought you here, and like absolutely everyone is pissed. People think that he doesn't deserve the platform. People think that, he's just becoming way too unwatchable. Like, what are you saying to these people? He apologize. And I feel that this will have worked before, but now we just don't know, right? Because the lies that he has put on absolutely everyone and himself are just way too much. And now we don't know if we should believe him or not. Did he change or not? Like the polls, yes, I know I think we all think that the polls are very like manufactured by Bravo. But like his face when he was saying like everyone was on Team Brittany, everyone think that he hasn't changed. I mean, we see a very distraught Jax Taylor right there. I I feel that there is nothing that he can say to convince us that he has actually changed, and it will have to be only through actions. Now the question is there in us uh the possibility of give him another season to see if he can redeem himself? You know what I mean? Like, is that something that we want, or are we completely closed and we just want him to be out of the TV? Right? I'm very torn, just because even though I believe that he is, or that what we are watching on the show right now is completely horrible and disgusting, and the things that he's saying are horrible. Um, there will always be a little piece in my heart for Jack Saylor, because I have always been such a fan of him, because of the value that he brings as a reality TV star, right? So I'm like, should we give him another chance, or that chance is gonna just make him believe in his head, oh, everyone already forgive me, I can just like bullshit everyone just for another time. It's such a weird space to be right now. Or maybe she should just again be fired. Um, I don't. What do you guys think? I mean, you definitely have to let me know in the comments below. What do you feel? How do you feel about Mr. Jack Taylor and the future on the show? Some of the things that he was like has been caught. Like, for example, it has been said that Jax Taylor literally said to Danny off camera that he was gonna come after him next season, and that he was gonna come after him because he was being almost like a fan favorite, and he was gonna expose his fake marriage, and there is nothing fake about it, but it was just him coming from a place of jealousy, of like, why is everyone loving this couple more than me and Brittany? you know so it's just like, will Jax ever be able to contain these demons that are around him? Is he being on treatment? I said yesterday on my video, I feel that his doctor, should come on TV and say his actual diagnosis and the treatment that he's supposed to be having, so we believe something from him, because we are not going to believe anything that comes from out of his mouth. We just don't, you know. So I think we need that. We need his actual doctor to come forward, and then with name and everything, so we can like validate that that's actually his doctor. I think all the HIPAA norms need to be broken in this case if he wants to get some of his reputation back. Because as I see it right now, I don't think there is a future for him. And it's very sad, but I don't think it's gonna be working out anymore. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. How do you feel about Mr. Jax Taylor and everything that is happening at the Valley? And if you want to get all the tea related to the show or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.
Welcome to the Real Andy of Beverly Hills Show.